Hey guys, I'm Tom the Tech Chap and I'm in Paris for a hands-on look at the new Huawei P20 and its bigger brother, the P20 Pro. So they're both beautiful looking phones, but you can't ignore just how similar they look to the iPhone X. It seems like 2018 is the year of the notch. Although actually in the display settings you can change the notch to a full bezel if you prefer. It's also interesting that they've stuck with a physical home button with a built-in fingerprint reader, meaning the bottom bezel is still a little bit chunky compared to the top one. But this does mean you can turn off the Android software keys, you can do everything through the home button, and so that way you are freeing up some of the screen real estate anyway. Now there's a lot to like about these phones, from the refreshed design, including new gradient color options for the glass back, updated specs and software, bigger batteries, and much better cameras. But between the two, it's the P20 Pro I'm most excited about and I want to share with you. This thing is incredible. It's got a 6.1-inch Full HD Plus OLED screen, a massive 4000 mAh battery, which is 600 mAh bigger than the standard P20 and the same size as the Mate 10 Pro, which has one of the best battery lives I've ever tested in a phone. So the P20 Pro should offer a full 2-day battery life. It's powered by the Kirin 970 processor, again the same one used in the Mate 10 Pro, alongside 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage. It also comes running Android 8.1, making it one of the first phones to ship with the latest version of Android. Using it though, it doesn't really feel that much different to before. If you've used a Huawei phone from the last couple of years, you'll be right at home here. Although they are really pushing the new and improved AI features that come with the new software that help with battery life, app management, and the camera settings. But I'll need to spend more time with it to really see what kind of a difference the AI makes. So it's got powerful specs, beautiful screen, and a massive battery, but I haven't even got to the best bit yet, the camera. It has 3 lenses with a combined 68 megapixels between them. It's crazy. You've got the main 40 megapixel RGB lens, a second 20 megapixel monochrome lens, and a third 8 megapixel telephoto lens, which gives you a 3x optical zoom, which you don't get on the smaller P20. Now even 40 megapixels is a bit ridiculous. That just means more noise and bigger file sizes, right? Well, not necessarily, because Huawei are doing something called light fusion, which is kind of like super sampling. So you get the best quality photos possible, and combined with the monochrome lens, which helps improve the level of detail, and the option of a 3x optical zoom, well, there's a lot going on here. But it doesn't stop there. It's also got a much bigger sensor, roughly twice the size of the one on the iPhone X or Galaxy S9. They've also added a new color temperature sensor for better white balance, and an all-new type of stabilization, what they're calling AIS, which takes advantage of the phone's fancy artificial intelligence software. As for video, you now get 960 FPS super slow motion, although that's only at 720p. The one thing it does seem to lack though is 4K 60 recording. Video maxes out at 4K 30, unlike the iPhone X or the Galaxy S9. So that all sounds pretty exciting. There's a lot going on here, but as always, the proof is in the pudding, so we'll have to wait and see how well this camera actually performs in the real world against the likes of the iPhone X, Galaxy S9 and Pixel 2, so stay tuned for those videos coming soon. So first impressions so far are really good. They've sort of copied the iPhone's design, and using it doesn't feel that much different to before, but it's still a big step up in terms of specs, battery, and of course that camera. They haven't confirmed the pricing as I record this, although I will update the description with final prices when I know. If you can afford it, go with the P20 Pro over the normal P20 for the bigger OLED screen, longer battery life, extra RAM, and of course the better camera. So that's it from me in Paris. Make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for a full review, as well as camera and battery comparison videos coming soon. But would you buy a Huawei phone, and what do you think of the P20? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Click like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time right here on the Tech Chap.